What is up? Today I'll be making a wall banging guide for DMZ. I'll show you the best places to do it, how to do it, and some other tips that really help with wall banging. If you enjoy, make sure you leave a like. That would really help boost my channel. Enjoy. Let's go over the main thing you need to wall bang in DMZ. This ammunition right here. It's called armor piercing. It goes through pretty much every wall but like metal and like very like thick stuff, you know. Let's start with ammo depots. These places are very popular, getting a lot of fights with these. People camp rooms. What I like to do usually is find any way to get on the roof and take height. If there's already someone on the roof, then you're gonna have to kill them. Sometimes it gets a little bit tricky. Sit on a head glitch, you know, do whatever you can. Once you're on the ammo depot roof, what you're gonna do is you wait to hear footsteps or see them and live ping them. And then once you get a clear shot, wall bang them. You know, track them a little bit. You might get called a cheater for this. A common place that people like to sit in ammo depots is behind this little door right here. They think they're safe. They think they're safe. One thing you can do if you're fighting inside and you know someone's behind that door, shoot a couple things through there. If you have armor piercing, it will pierce and damage them. But you can still do it from the roof on either side. Someone's sitting in behind that door. If you have armor piercing on your gun, that'll hit them. One of my favorite wall banging spots that I don't see used enough in ammo depots is going to be when people camp this room, this big room right here. You can actually jump on the canopy right here. You get on this, you jump on, and then you have a free kind of down people with this. Since it's a little boarded up window, there's a lot more like damage passed through than it would be if it was just a normal wall. Next up, we have just general houses. Anything with a wall, you can probably shoot through it if you have armor piercing. Like for instance, let's say you're in a fight and you are on the ground. They're maybe upstairs watching any jump spots, because some good players like to watch jump spots, so it makes it so they get first shot and it's harder to win your gunfights. If you know where they're camping, or you don't know where they're camping, throw a few shots through the wall in like places where people like to camp. People like to sit corners. People like to head glitch. Do that. When you hit them, just try, like, people like to sit behind this head glitch. If you're outside and you're aware of that, you can get on this building right there. It's a free kill. And like I said, any wall you can mostly shoot through if you have armor piercing. Like, people like to camp in this kitchen. Get on this wall. Try and estimate where, like, they would be sitting. You know, kind of throw a few shots around. Spray. Alright, so next up, got 4 stories. People love to fight at these. People love to camp these. Most of the time, if you find yourself on the roof, you will push stairs very hard, and if you're outnumbered 3 to 1, it's very difficult to kill them. A little trick that I like to do is peek through the door so they can barely see you. And if they they peek around and try to shoot you, you kind of duck behind the door, spray through here. It usually will break them if they overextend. It's a free knock. It's very good and catches people off guard. Another thing that you can do, it's pretty risky. It gives up roof access, or it gives up high ground on the roof. But if you have another teammate up here that can watch, then it works perfect. You just jump down on this little ledge, and if they're like contesting right here at the corner, you just shoot through this window, and it's like a free knock.
Enemy in the area.
You can do this on every single floor as well. You just jump down. It's also a very good hiding spot if you need to hide against like 3 men. You hide in there. Shoot through every window, and you can just shoot through the wall if you need to.
Ultra One, you're too kind.
Now, if you find yourself when someone else has height at a 4-story, you know they're watching this. It's kind of hard to peek. They're holding a knife. You can throw a knife. You might get lucky. You might be really skilled and can hit those consistently. What you can actually do, what I really enjoy doing, is trying to get on the ledge here. You know, running around to where they are just holding like the wall right here and just shoot through. People do not expect it. Very easy to get a knock or at least a break and kind of confuse them, you know. You can also, on 4-story, you can also wall bang. This works better at this 4-story because you can sit on the overpass. You can actually, if people are camping the other, like, corners, like, the other, like, corners to the staircases, you can shoot through this. sometimes catch them off guard. They're not always standing there, but when they are, it really helps. Another important tip for any high buildings that you're fighting at: if you snipe someone and break them, and they duck behind this, you can shoot through every single billboard and maybe get a knock, you know, confuse them. If you're sniping someone over at that 4-story, you crack them and they duck behind to the left, take another shot. If you live ping them, even if you didn't live ping them, still worth taking another shot at. Another little pesky spot that I like to throw in is when people are camping this room. They're usually pretty easy to kill if you just jump through the door, knife them. But sometimes, you know, they're pretty good. They might have a one-shot, which makes that really hard. You can sit here and bombing this as well. Works very well. I recommend it. Another tip with 4 stories, just kind of a general rule: if someone's camping this little thing right here, never just like push through and shoot like this. If you know someone's in there, take a few shots to the door and then go to finish it. Another place that you may find yourself fighting is banks. Over here, if you crack one and he goes back in, you can wallbang this with armor piercing. You can even wallbang it with your sniper a little bit. Just doesn't do very much damage with high velocity. I hope you enjoyed this wallbanging beginner's guide for DMZ. If there's anything I missed, make sure you leave it in a comment down below. And as I said, if you enjoyed, please leave a like.